funny thing about fitness myths is that they simply refuse to die. And so today, it's time to bust some myths.
On our show today, we will be reviewing the Puma Track. Puma claims that this app will get you moving and help you get the most out of your workout in a fun way. How it does that? Let's find out.
Trying to cope up with this muggy weather? On this episode, we will show you how you can keep your cool with some simple diets and nutritional tips.
The multi-billion-dollar fitness industry is a business fueled on in a desperate world of people who would do just about anything to look a certain way at any cost. And in this world of shiny new gym equipment and fancy gym memberships, simple exercise truths are often forgotten or even worse, misinterpreted. And so today we are on a mission to bust some of these exercise myths that are abounding all over the place right out of existence. Myth 1. Holding weights while doing cardio increases your calorie burn. Yes, but definitely not enough to make it worthwhile. The added intensity of holding weights while doing cardio does bump up your calorie burn. Slightly, but it can also lead to elbow and shoulder injuries. You'll expend more energy if you increase the weight you carry, but excessive or uncontrolled movements can damage the joints or cause muscle injury. And since the risks far outweigh the benefits, we are busting this myth today. Don't do it. A better option for blasting those stubborn extra calories? Increase your speed or resistance level on the treadmill and alternate your cardio program with a proper strength training routine that does justice to your muscles. Running is counterproductive to strength training. Running is definitely not counterproductive to building muscle unless you're looking to dramatically increase muscle mass. In fact, as a weight-bearing exercise, running helps develop more lean muscle mass in the lower body, which also keeps your bones healthy. That doesn't mean it's a substitute for strength training for the lower body though. Include lower body strength moves like squats and lunges and upper body moves like push-ups and pull-ups to reduce injury risk, increase stamina and boost metabolism. Myth 3. Doing a lot of ab exercises or working on a lot of abdominal devices will get rid of all that excess belly flab. Please do not believe everything you hear on those late-night infomercials. While an ab crunching device might help strengthen the muscles around your midsection and improve your posture, being able to see your abdominal muscles has to do with your overall percentage of body fat. If you don't lose the belly fat, you don't see the ab muscles. But can doing ab crunches help you to lose that belly fat? Experts say no. You can't pick and choose areas where you'd like to burn fat. So crunches aren't going to target weight loss in that area. In order to burn fat, create a workout that includes both cardio as well as strength training elements. This will decrease your overall fat content, including the area around your midsection. Myth 4. The no pain, no gain theory, but in the extreme. So if you haven't been feeling the pain, your workout has just not been worth it. While it's absolutely true that you should push yourself and try to extend the limits of your endurance when you exercise, it's not true at all that the best workouts are the ones that leave you feeling horrible, sore, and beat up the next day. Discomfort is natural, but pain? No way. So for those of you who believe that the more strenuous the workout, the better it is, I've got good news for you. Stop killing yourself. It's not going to help you reach your goals. Not at all. You should expect to have some degree of soreness a day or two after working out. That's very different from feeling pain while you are working out. A fitness activity should feel strenuous, but it shouldn't hurt while you're doing it. And if it does, then either you're doing it wrong or you already have an injury. As for working through the pain, we simply don't advise it. If it hurts, stop, rest, and see if the pain goes away. And if it doesn't, go and see a doctor. Myth 5. Your weight is the be-all and end-all, your ultimate fitness goal. There are some newbies who hit the gym and they weigh themselves every single day looking for results. Sometimes they weigh themselves before and after a gym session. Week after week, when they see no progress on the scale, they get impatient, start saying that this simply doesn't work, and quit. It's impossible to realize that losing the extra weight should be the side effect of exercise and not your ultimate goal. Even though a person may not be losing weight, his health would have improved in ways that simply can't be measured. After a few months of increased exercise, you are healthier and you have reduced your risk factors such as blood sugar levels. Also, as you start to exercise, you cut down on body fat, which reduces the weight, but you're also simultaneously building muscle, which is heavier than body fat but shows reduction in the inches of your body. Your weighing scale cannot tell the difference between body fat and muscle. Try a complete body analyzer instead. It will give you a much more accurate picture of your actual progress. So stay away from exercise myths, be smart about your fitness plans, and stay safe and healthy.
There are countless apps that can track your run, but not many can inspire you to run. Even for those of us who love to run, there are times when we are racking up excuses not to, like a wet Monday morning or when it's chilly outside. But this app will help you figure out everything from the present weather conditions to the best route for your run.
The user interface here is very simple and clean. Considering the app is more about creating and maintaining an incentive to run, the color scheme definitely reflects the seriousness Puma wants to bring to this activity. You don't need to skip between different apps to keep yourself entertained while running, as the music, timers, maps are all integrated within the app, so no more fumble or stumbles on the run. Launch the app and it auto-locates your coordinates while simultaneously figuring out the temperature conditions in your location. Using preloaded tick-track technology, the app analyzes external factors that are known to affect a fitness routine. The usual bad weather excuses go out of the window and you have all the more reason to lace up and get going. It will even suggest milestones for your run, depending on the data you provide. And in case the weather outside isn't very encouraging, it allows you to switch to an indoor mode. A pretty useful feature if you fancy the treadmill instead of an outdoor trail or a track. The leaderboard serves as your main navigation point in the app. This allows you to interact and compare your run score with other good runners and friends. In addition to tracking the usual performance stats, the app provides some interesting insights on how outdoor conditions, such as day of the week, your location, the weather outside, personal behaviors such as music choices and social media activity are affecting your performance. Global Insights uses cumulative data gathered from all runners using this app, and it tells you what music users prefer to listen to while running, what time of the day they prefer to run, and even which weather condition users run faster to. Interesting information indeed. The Explore tab lets you discover new trails in your area to make your daily run more exciting and adventurous. The app lets you share your achievements with your social network along with a snapshot and a map of your run. The Puma Track version 2.0 is available for both iOS as well as Android platforms. It is compatible with the Pebble Watch, which is yet to be launched in India. This is a slight drawback in case some of you don't want to tag your phone along while running.
Like we mentioned earlier, there are a lot of fancy run tracking apps, but not many can use the data they collect to suggest you an improved workout. This alone sets it apart from the rest. It is a must-have run tracking app for those who need that extra push to get up and get going.
The human body is usually good at maintaining its ideal body temperature of 37 degrees Celsius. But when the temperature rises, the body's natural mechanisms aren't as effective, and it needs more hydration than usual. Here are a few tips to keep in mind to help you beat the heat.
What you eat can keep you cool provided you make the right food choices. It is advisable to opt for fresh salads, raw food, veggies, or a bowl of fruit instead of binging on meat and protein-heavy foods, especially when the temperature starts soaring. Because meats and protein-dense food can increase the metabolic heat production in your body, which adds to a loss of water in the system. Stay away from junk food like burgers, pizzas, aloo tikki, no matter how tempting it is to give in. These foods lack healthy nutrients. Besides, most of them are hot and greasy and won't give you the energy you need or the cooling to cope with the heat. And if you really want to nibble on some fast food, you can eat them in the cooler hours of the day. Explore food that does not need cooking. You don't have to turn on the gas and add to the heat. This might be a good time to experiment with some raw or paleo food choices like avocado salad, raw papaya salad, a lettuce salad, and so on. You can check out a lot more salad recipes online or equip yourself with a good salad recipe book for the summer. Cold soups are perfect nutrition when it gets warmer outside. In case you haven't tried them yet, the hot weather is a good excuse to try a cold tomato soup or a buttermilk mixed soup. Constrict your meal portions. Eat smaller meals, but you can eat more often. The larger the meal, the more metabolic heat your body creates while breaking down the food. Snacks like murmura chaat, fruit chaat, oats cutlet are perfect savories to indulge yourself with when it gets hot. Again, avoid snacks that are high in protein, which increase metabolic heat. Eat spicy food. Yes, although gorging on something spicy may not be the first thing on your mind when you're hungry and it's sweltering hot. Curries and chilies are known to stimulate heat, which in turn spikes circulation and causes you to sweat, which cools the body down. Guess you didn't see it that way. A word of caution though, go easy on the chili dish. Balancing your meal with a salad on the side would be a perfect combo. A hot summer afternoon and you may be longing for any icy cold beer or chilled white wine spritzer. But you should avoid alcohol because it dehydrates the body. You're better off with mineral water or any low sugar fizzy drinks. Also avoid drinks with caffeine such as coffee and colas. These too increase the metabolic heat in the body. Chrysanthemum teas is a natural coolant and the Chinese have been sipping on this cooling brew for many years. Drinking this tea helps you stay cool and is also known to alleviate giddiness. Too much time in the sun? You know what to sip on when you step in now.
Reaching out for that AC remote may seem like the most easiest and immediate way to cool off. But you need to understand that your body needs to cool off from within as well. Thus, these tips might not make the heat disappear, but would definitely help your body to cope up with the heat better.